Good day, viewers, and you're welcome to MLT channel. This is Engineer Oladipo, your host and your amiable online tutor. Without wasting more time, let's quickly dive into details. And today's session will focus on Cambridge IGCSE past question, precisely Physics, May June 2023. Without wasting time, let's quickly dive into details. And we have the first question. Question 1 reads, which unit is a unit of weight? I repeat, which unit is a unit of weight? So we have the options. Option A, kilogram. Option B, kilojoule. Option C, kilometer. And option D, kilonewton. Okay, before answering this question, let's enlighten ourselves of what weight is. And simply, weight is a force exerted on a body by gravity. All right? This video will explain that to us. This body, the apple and the feather are falling because of the weight that is acting downward, as you can see in the diagram. Then also, you can also see here in a vacuum, their weight is what is making them to act downward because they have mass. Since they have mass, whenever a body of mass is suspended or lifted or thrown up, acceleration due to gravity, force of gravity will act on it, and as a result of that, the body will be falling with acceleration due to gravity. So the product of mass and acceleration due to gravity give us weight. And we have defined weight as a force. So since weight is a force, definitely its unit will be Newton. Then in the options, option A will be incorrect because kilogram is unit of mass. Option B will be incorrect because kilojoule is unit of energy. So is option C incorrect because kilometer is unit of distance. So the correct option is option D, which is kilonewton. Okay, now let's move to the second question. So question 2, we have the graph represent motion of a vehicle, and we have the graph here. So what is the distance traveled by the vehicle in 400 seconds? Option A, 20 meters. Option B, 400 meters. Option C, 4,000 meters. And option D, 8,000 meters. So which of these options is correct? Let's first identify the problem. The problem is what is distance. We want to get distance. Distance on what? On velocity or speed time graph. And whenever we are getting distance on velocity time graph, the formula we use is distance is equals to area of the shape. So what kind of shape do we have? Let's quickly analyze that. This is where the body started from, point O, and it traveled along this diagonal, and the body stopped here. Then how long does it take the body to cover that distance? Actually, it took the body 400 seconds. So a triangle has been formed, and the next question we ask ourselves is that what is the formula to find the area of the triangle? And the formula to find the area of triangle is half base times height. And the next question is, what's our base? Actually, our base is the horizontal component, which is from 0 to 400. Definitely, the base is equals to 400 seconds. Then what about the height? The height is along the vertical component from 0 to 20. So the height is 20 meters. So substituting this into the formula, so we have half into the base, that's 400 multiplied by 400, then multiply by the height, which is 20. Then if we perform our arithmetic very well, 2 here 1 and 2 in 20, that remains 10. Then if we multiply 1 by 400 by 10, that gives us 4,000. Definitely, the distance covered by that body is 4,000 meters. Do we have that in the option? Yes, that is option C, which is the correct answer in question 2. Okay, moving quickly to question 3. So question 3, the diagram shows a distance time graph for an object moving in a straight line. Okay, so we have the distance time graph here. So what are we doing on that question? What is the average speed between X and Y. Okay, so we have the options. Option A, 0.2 meter per second. Option B, 0.3 meter per second. Option C, 0.4 meter per second. And option D, 0.6 meter per second. Okay, whenever we are looking for speed on distance time graph, the formula is slope of the shape. The slope of the shape. So our speed v, and we know that slope, before we even talk about the speed, we know that the formula of slope is change in the vertical axis, which is change in y-axis, over change in x-axis. So definitely our speed, which is represented by v, will now be equal to change in the vertical axis, which is along the distance cover. So that will be y minus x, because if you look at the distance cover, I want to get the distance from point x to point y, and point y is the final point, y point x is the initial point according to the question. So that will be y minus x over, then with respect to the time, this will be the final time. We can call that t2, then subtract it by the initial time. We can call it t1. So substituting those values into the formula, so v now equal to our y. Look at y. Y is 12 meters, so that will be 12 minus, look at x. Trace x, x is 6 meters. Then divided by the corresponding time. For y, we trace that downward, that is 30 seconds. Then you also trace x downward, that is 10 seconds. Then subtracting those values now, so we have 12 minus 6, that gives us 6 divided by 20. And 6 divided by 20, if we do our arithmetic very well, 2 goes here, that remains 3. 2 goes here, that remains 10. So 3 divided by 10, that should be 0.3. Definitely the speed, which is the slope of the shape, is equals to 0.3 meter per second. Do we have that in the option? Yes. Option B is the correct answer. All right, that will be all that we are going to entertain in today's class. So we can take question 4 and question 5 as our assignment and put the answer in the comment section. All right. 8 minutes just gone down like 8 seconds. It's been very interesting. It's been informative, and you can join our online classes. Our online classes are ongoing. You can register with the token amount. We teach anywhere. Distance is not the barrier. Wherever you are, our coverage can reach you. Either you are in Europe, you are in America, you are in Asia, even if you are down here in Africa, you can always register for online class and start preparing for external exam. We specialize at WAEC. We specialize in WAEC, NECO, UTME, post-UTME, GCSE, IGCSE, SAT, GRE, etc. And you can watch our videos on our YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel is at MLT Tutors channel. Also, you can also watch our videos on TikTok. You can contact me directly, and my WhatsApp number is 080-670-76871. And for more details about us, you can check our website on mlttutors.wordpress.com. Wow, I really enjoyed the class, and until I come your way again, I remain my humble self, Engineer Oladipo, your host and your amiable online tutor. Bye for now, and wish you a prosperous new year in advance.